Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome to something new here, where we are going to be jumping in a bit late to the show, I do know, but I've been being shouted at for not doing Ikit Claw, so we're doing some Ikit Claw, because my Middenheim Todbringer playthrough has unfortunately died. So, let's have a look. Obviously we've got the Empire, we've got the new Under Empire mechanic, which I know nothing about, so we'll have to see. We start the campaign with a Warpstorm Doom Rocket, minus 50% upkeep for Jazali's Rattling Gun and Warp Fire Throwers, and Warp Fire Thrower Weapon Teams units, and better recruitment for them all. We also get access to the Clan Skryre Forbidden Workshop, extra research rate, which isn't bad, buffed lords, and cheaper engineering buildings. Anyway, we'll jump straight in. Pre-warn you, I'm terrible with Skaven.
Under the world, they chitter and plan. Watching, waiting. When they emerge, it is a nightmare vision. The Skaven, a ravenous horde of verminous ratmen. They gnaw at the roots of the world like an infected wound. They mean to rule over ruins, for such is the will of their god, the great horned rat. Only the island home of the High Elves has remained unscathed.
For now.
And at its center is the Great Vortex. A swirling maelstrom that siphons chaos from the world. The Skaven covet its vast power with envious, beady red eyes. The twin-tailed comet is oft seen as an omen, but this time its wake has disturbed the winds of magic. In the secret halls of the Under Empire, the Council of 13 has gathered. A time to scheme of opportunity.
I kill dwarf things in Pillar City. No! Clanmores go to Southlands. Hunt for Warpstone. Moors are puppet minion. Pestilence infest Lastria. Yes. But all Warpstone for council plan. Come, scribe slave. Work to do. Comet makes elf things weak. Council wants power of the Vortex. Just as prophecy demands. So it's true. You read markings on the Black Pillar. Then you know we must find the Screaming One. Find out how to control the Vortex. Oh yes, Master. But a large tribute of Warpstone will that demon require if we summon him. Return to your assigned clan. Harvest Warpstone. Yes, most precipitous of masters. And flay yourself, your impertinence. Oh, it will be done, your worship.
Okay, now I know that you've probably all seen that intro before, but I've not played the Vortex campaign as for Skaven yet. We are going to be doing a Vortex playthrough. Now my aim here is to turtle, actually, because from my understanding that can work quite well for you. I will expand as needed to get some extra Warpstone production, but we're going to use the Under Empire as much as possible. Now all of these mechanics are completely new to me, guys, so please feel free to throw lots and lots of feedback and suggestions for what to do, and tell me how bad I am at Skaven in the comments and the description.
much warpstone here in jungles. Yes, yes, locator says so. Experiment I will. Make things go zap, zap, boom. Council, be impressed. Nasty dead things to north. Not big-brained like me. They make good test subjects. Yes, yes. Many ruins and reptile things here in jungles. I take warpstone from all. Yes, yes. Much power to have. Other Skaven here too. Must not trust them. Make them serve Clan Skryre. Foul dwarfs in mountains have parts I need. Angry lizards there too. Worship praise snake god. Hate Skaven. Must make dead. Yes, yes. Use doom rockets to zap, zap. Southern jungles dangerous for Skaven. But water's also dangerous. Elves have land here, but I take it from them with Big Bang soon. Yes, yes. I gather all warpstone. Build biggest bomb ever. Time tick, tick, ticks. Vortex end. Come soon.
So that's our starting position. Obviously we've got a warpstone doom rocket and some warp fuel. How to play? So Skaven under Empire, Skaven can lurk beneath any settlement or ruin, growing their empire by either occupying regions or establishing undercities beneath them. Left undetected for too long, their malevolent scheming can result in hordes of vermin rising up to corrupt or assault illustrious cities without warning. Clan Skryre can also use their undercities to assemble a doom sphere, a weapon of mass destruction with potential to level entire thing. We've got the Forbidden Workshop, which we can spend food and warp fuel on to develop and upgrade our most powerful war machines and weapons, including devastating doom rockets. Obviously we've got the food mechanic and the corruption mechanic, which I will talk about a bit more. Mission issued, capture the following settlement, them belonging to them, so they want me to capture there. Now, yeah, I want to get there relatively early. I don't want to expand too much here.
Chief Warlock, Ikit Claw.
See, I can potentially get an ambush off with the Skaven mechanics. We've got some Jazalis, rattling guns, and a Doom Flayers, which are a nice anti-infantry unit as well. Warlock Engineer. Obviously we've got ourselves. What are our abilities like? Okay, so yeah, gets lots of nice spells, which we'll have a bit more look at, because we're an odd one, I think. We also get a Doom Wheel long run, which is quite cool. Doom Flare and a Doom Wheel, which is quite nice. And that's our eventual weapon, which is gives us the ability Storm Demon. Anyway.
Muscata watches. Clan Skryre.
Let's go straight at them.
Power enhancers placed.
I don't want to burn too much food. We do have a Doom Rocket. I don't necessarily want to use it, but
Set suit to war, fight.
this is a risky one. I'm not great with Skaven, and they are potentially bigger than us. That said, the only things which really worry me there are those deck droppers and those guys, which my ranged... Well, we're going to find out what my ranged are like here, guys. That is the big thing for us to do here. I'm hoping that my Gisellis and my rattling gunners will be able to batter them. Oh, that's a lot of magic. I nearly hit Gamble then. That would have been bad. And both my characters have warp lightning, which is nice. We definitely don't want to be approaching through the woods.
For the Vermintide! Warlock Jezzails!
Ooh, they have a lovely range.
Rattling a gun!
You guys can sit right off to the side.
For the Vermintide!
So we are going to force them into me. And my lords can sit behind. He's quite good on his own as well. And we'll keep that off hidden. Oh, that can't be hidden. So we're going to keep that ready to go and flank as well. Or them. These little doom flayers here. There we go. I want to take that out as quickly as I can. They're healing their bloated corpse.
Our tail's yours.
These guys I ideally want on the side, battering through them as we fight. Vortex ability. Ooh, that dropped quicker than I thought. You guys can hit them. No, let's charge the Skaven slaves into that. You guys can move up on that flank. Oh, no, why are you guys moving so far forwards? Pull back. Again, you guys can start pulling off to the side. They can keep battering in there. Let's get some nice warp lightning strikes off. I'm resisting the urge to use the Doom Rocket already. Oh, Ikit Claw is ranged. Interesting, I did not realise that. Let's pull these guys out a bit. You can drop into them.
Infernal weapons! Warp lightning! I'll hail yours! Yes, superior one! Warlock of death!
These guys are having fun up here. To be fair, they're not doing too much damage. Oh, but they are doing their job nicely. These guys just look awesome. Said I want to be a bit careful.
Rattling a gun! Skaven slaves! Warlock Jezzails! Doom and destruction!
You guys can charge over here. Let's get these guys intercepting, please. Here he goes. Oh, have I mentioned that I love warp lightning? You guys can start hammering these units. We're winning this nicely, actually. These guys do less damage. They've got really nice range, and they break as well. Whereas these guys do much more damage, but have less range. Which kind of makes sense.
Worthy of Skryre!
Let's drop another orb. Which is, yeah, having fun.
Run! Rattling your gun!
Storm demon primed.
Warlock Jezels!
And die! We move!
My lord is suffering here, actually.
What orders?
Attack! Charge! Attack!
Let's try and take out their lord as quickly as I can now.
Now, ready, now!
Let's charge back out on them.
More systems on!
I'm resisting the urge. Because it feels like a waste to use it. So I want to see what it looks like. Oh my god! Yeah, that worked.
Wolf blades charged! Kill them!
That was, I mean, no, I'm not going to say it was complete waste, but that was fun.
Cannoneer! Kaboom!
Okay, we're running away. I'm actually quite glad he's running away. Oh wow, his range damage is amazing.
Channeled uncharged! Griffin tails! Our tail's yours! Counters come on!
Let's hit them with everything actually rather than their lord.
Scupper down! Guide us, old ones!
Burn them off, that is everything gone, other than their lord. They're going, and the lord is going. I probably should have fallen back and waited a turn to build up. I'm not terribly upset I've used that. Oh, so he fires warp fire. I didn't realise that. Definitely a Pyrrhic victory, but those guys. Gisali's didn't get many kills, though I did have them on the bloated corpse. Or that bloated corpse actually got me quite badly. But the rattling gunners and those flayers actually did very well. As, to be fair, did my my missile, which was probably, well, I wasn't probably, that was almost certainly a massive waste on my part. But I'm not terribly upset to have made that waste. Sometimes it's worth it. Now what I need to work out is...
Ikit Claw has no heat. Serve yourselves up to your master.
We get reasonable replenish. See, food is always going to
Much
be an issue
suffering
for
pays
us.
to be had. Skryre consumes you. Serve yourselves up to your master.
I'm going to take the
Scamper
buff at
scurry.
the moment.
Chief Warlock.
So we have
Ikit
wasted the
Claw.
missile, but
Ikit's rockets.
I can
are
always
best.
build another Doom rocket if needs be. We've got all these things we can build, so we do want to keep working on our
Good
food.
flay to die.
And lots of nice buffs for things, which is quite cool. So we really do want to keep an eye on this. Don't need to use any of it yet.
More warpstone. Now.
I'm just trying to work out, can any of my units
Skaven Blight revels in this victory.
can we build undercities without attacking
Skryre!
at all? Do we have anybody who's got the ability to do that?
Science,
Have
sorcery.
a look at here.
This won't work!
Yeah, okay, never mind.
That shall move.
So here, what do we have? We've got a warpstone telescope. So we get... Oh, do we have different building types? So warpstone telescope, which we can get a lot of our units and basic units from as well. Obviously, we've got all the normal units as well, so we will get a lot of them long run, but we'll work out exactly where and how we want to go. Obviously, if we can settle that settlement, we want to get that settled. I can burn food to get it settled quicker, but that is also risky. That said, we can also farm rebellions to get food. So, certainly early game, that is potentially a way of getting food. Search any ruin for treasure.
Yes. The price.
I don't have a clue. I'm just going to guess at random. Fail.
Blades upgraded. Where are my schematics? Harness the power.
Why is it saying attack? Now we can burn off food to do this if we want to, which will make it a level 3 settlement straight away, but that's going to give us a lot of negatives. That said, having a level 3 settlement straight away gives us lots of bonuses as well. Don't like the negative growth, but we're gaining from that, and we can always get our food back. We aren't gaining any food at the moment, that's the problem. Oh, I can't colonise it this turn anyway, so there's no point worrying too much about that.
Rich intact.
Oh, increased mobility of my armies. Yeah, that sounds good.
Test subjects.
Bit annoyed I didn't get an ambush off earlier, but you know, these things happen. There are buildings which generate food, aren't there? No, that might have been a mod I had. Anyway, we'll get there settled next turn. The real question is whether I take the hit to buff it up. That's it, we can farm rebellions. We can actually raid our own territory, and that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start raiding my own territory for food early game. Which I always feels a bit like bit cheese to me, but that is a very Skaven way of doing it. So actually, I don't mind getting that. We now control the entire province, so I can generate a bit of food. That's good, potentially. Now it's trick because you want to, with the Skaven, you want some corruption, but not too much corruption. They are quite a tricky one to play that way. Is this going to give me no, it's going to give me them, but it's not going to give me the really nice units. Ooh, do I want Plague Monks straight away? They are good. What am I going to be coming up against early game? Lots of Skaven, to be fair, so Plague Monks are probably quite useful. There's lots of things I want to go for, to be fair. That's the problem. Growth and income as well. See, I also want to get Storm Vermin because they are a very good, solid bit of line infantry. Probably the best line infantry we've got. These guys, well, I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to build them here, so that's fine. So we'll start working on this one. So the thing is, I can already recruit clan rats and everything. So it almost feels a bit of a waste building this. I'm honestly not sure. To be fair, there's no point in me building up too many other things here, because I either want to build that up. I can't build that here. So yeah, we're going to start working up that, because that can only seem to be built in my main settlement, so that makes that decision easier. And we may go look at a few islands. I do want to take the altar of the Horned Rat relatively early, but that's not necessarily going to be an easy thing for us to do. And let's get a few more clan rats out. Not sure how I gain warp fuel. I know I have done in my little vague test game, but we'll see how this goes. At the moment, we're not really gaining any warp stones. We do need to push and gain warp stone. Because obviously we want that. Research technology. Can we research tech yet? Yes! Ferocious plans. And let's start raiding our own territory. Which generates us a bit more food.
Engineer of Skryre.
Route Marcher, obviously, first. Ah, so yes, you can expand your Undercity, your Under Empire.
This way.
That's a new route. I'm fairly sure you couldn't do that beforehand. But our Under Empire definitely needs expanding. So that's going to be one of our best ways of building. That's how I want to do things, guys. I want to build our Under Empire. We will go to other places and build up a bit. Certainly here. You know, I will get some territory, but I don't want to over-expand. We'll expand as we need to. Because actually, something I didn't realise when I first played the Vortex campaign is if you're smaller, it's actually easier. Obviously, not just from dealing with things, but apparently you get less armies attacking you and things. So, well, we've got our first tech. Our raiding is causing public order issues. What a surprise.
Science, sorcery.
Any rebellions will drop near the Star Tower, so let's move near there. Expand Under Empire. And we are going to work on this. I suspect we're going to get a debuff like you do with the other things.
Mission success.
Ah! I didn't realise we had a mission for that. So we now have an Under Empire here, guys. Now, for anybody who hasn't seen this, this is basically somewhere where we can tinker, we can tweak. You know, as we build it, it becomes more discoverable, but I gained 20% of a local. That's awesome. What are these ones? Magic reserves, extra income, but makes it more discoverable. I obviously want to avoid being 5% chance to expend the Under Empire to an adjacent region. That sounds nice. There's 20. I assume if I get to the top, I instantly get discovered. So we want to be careful with some of these. Ooh, minus 20. So some of these are good. And if you want to be really fun, you go for this. If you get a Doom Sphere, it literally just blows the settlement up. Whereas this spawns an army, and attacks it. But you can see it's quite risky, quite discoverable. So we'll go for murder holes to reduce our discoverability because we want that. Oh, we can produce food from it as well. Oh, that's 80 discoverability though. I want to get some income coming out. Gives us extra campaign movement range in their thing. Extra menace from below is extra replenishment. That's quite nice. See, definitely gotta be careful of these. Reducing even more actually. Actually, let's have a proper look at this. Oh, I thought I'd gone for the one to reduce. So let's get that. And income. We're okay on food, he says, when he's completely and utterly not. And 200 income. See, 20% of their income, 50% would be better, but 20% isn't huge, so I'm not massively fussed by that. I like that, so we'll probably go for that as well, to the chance to increase the Under Empire. Because having that being spread around the place is probably quite good. And yet, cannot expand further for 10 turns, so I should have put that somewhere better than that, to be fair. That's fine. I should have sent him over to Lotham, basically. I guess we're going for that.
Skaven Blight, seen many, many worse.
I love where he's talking about Skaven Blight when we're not near Skaven Blight. But we will start expanding my Under Empire. 5% chance turn is still good, and if you think about it, the more settlements I have with a 5% chance, that will slowly steamroll. Occasionally places will get found out, but 5% chance seems nice to me. So yeah, we're still raiding. Is it that one? Yeah. And we can push it up as well. That does consume food, however. It's that one. Reduces upkeep. Yeah, we're going to do that one for now. And we're also... Are we spreading corruption? I mean, we are, but I don't think anything's extra spreading corruption, so... In adjacent provinces, but not this province, weirdly. Though we will be naturally spreading our own corruption, so... which, as I mentioned, is a good and a bad thing, so...
Skaven Blight's greatest, best inventor! Engineer of Skryre!
Yeah, I want to keep doing that, because I want to get my food up nice and high, actually.
Flay and slay!
I'm going to build another Doom rocket, because it's nice to have one.
Go forth and kill!
And let's buff up my rattling gunners a bit. They automatically replenish ammo when they're low. Plus 15. I don't think I need any of those. Doom Flare I can buff
gigawatts.
up. That's good. That's not so good. Explosion randomly casts warp lightning in melee. Oh my god! Yes, please. And yeah, there we go. So I've just spent a lot of stuff, which isn't necessarily a good idea, but we've gained an alloy shield.
Warp lightning!
Oh, I've already got better armor on. but you don't, and you can come back and join. Okay.
More warpstone. Now, now!
Yeah, just keep raiding. Raid your own territory. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so we just keep raiding. As I said, I'm in no massive expansion rush. I want the territory to be able to get what I want. So I do want to find a bigger capital region. You know, we want to have the region so we can build everything we want to. But have a non-aggression pact with the Vampire Coast. So I could easily take here if needs be. I shouldn't have put that there. That was foolish of me. I definitely want the Temple of the Horned Rat. Is this a large settlement? I don't know.
Warp power! Sorcerer, inventor, yes, yes!
Yo, I don't need him in my army.
Skryre.
So we're going to keep exploring.
Where are my schematics? Ikit claw!
How are we doing here? Okay, anyway, we are going to be leaving this one here. I will start building my army up next time and looking to expand somewhere. Now, the other thing to remember is if I attack a settlement, I can forcibly put a, Undercity there by force, basically, by attacking it. So we'll see what we do, where we want to go. As always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you are enjoying this. Please feel free to give me feedback if you want on how I'm playing. I'm more than happy to accept feedback on Skaven play, so please throw all of that in the comments. As always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you are enjoying this. If you are new to my channel, please like and subscribe to see me failing terribly at playing Skaven. As always, thank you very much for watching.